Hey guys, welcome back to EVE Online. Here today to talk about this ship right here, the Corax. As you can see right there. So, I wanted to release this video because I made a video a few days ago about the Drake, another Caldari ship, and mine blew up, basically. I kind of got glitched and I couldn't warp out. I was basically just spinning in circles. It wasn't a stasis or anything. It wouldn't let me warp, and I got destroyed. Had this ship lying around, never used it, thought I'd give it a try. And I thought I'd give my thoughts on it, because I kind of had mixed feelings about it. So as you can see here, 5% bonus to kinetic light missiles and rockets, 10% bonus light missiles and rockets explosion velocity, and 50% bonus to light missiles and rocket max velocity. So a lot of people consider this to be a sniper style destroyer, but it's very, very glass cannon. Now if you don't know what that means, it basically just means you can do a lot of damage, but you can't take it. You're gonna get one punch and you're out. So see, here's my fitting. Now, light missile launchers with light rockets, obviously, and a sensor to increase targeting range, explosive shield, just a basic shield, an afterburner, ballistics control system 1, and a local hull conversion overdrive injector 1. Which you can see here if you want the actual words. So I found this ship at first to be really cool. I could sit back and I could fire at them before they even got close to me, which you will see in the upcoming little clip I recorded of combat. But then I got into a mission where I was warped in right next to the enemy, and they targeted me, and within seconds I was taking hits, and I was already down to all my shields were gone, half my armor was gone, and I was immediately warping out of there because one more hit and I was going to just explode. So I kind of had mixed feelings after that. I thought, oh, this is a great ship. I'm going to make a video and I'll look at this style of play. And then I did that mission and I realized, wait a minute, this is not as great. It's still useful. It's still a great ship, but it's very situational in what it can do. So you can see here all the attributes for those people that would like to know. I'm not going to read them all out. There's no real point in me doing that. You have a screen you're looking at, you can read them out. I'm going to focus on max targeting range, 47.25 kilometers. These missiles have a max flight range of 40 kilometers, so that's quite the distance. You can increase the targeting range with this sensor here, which basically would be if you're trying to approach them, you can target them all before you get into target range or missile flight range. Shoot off your missiles the moment you get there because you've already targeted. Maximum walk target is 7, so you can target a bunch of people, which is why you could start targeting early with the sensor. It does take time, obviously, to target, so if you're out of range, the sooner you target them all, the better. Max velocity 302. With the afterburner, it's a 531. It's an okay ship, not the fastest, obviously, but considerable. Now the Drake, on the other hand, it was a very close range. You go in there, you take the hits, it sustains its damage because its shields recharge so much and it has so much of them. But its max flight range on its missiles were only 10 kilometers, so you had to get in there right in the thick of it. And this ship doesn't. With that being said, if you do get into the thick of it, you're dead. You're just going to blow up. So you got to really pick your fights. So moving on to the requirements, the Destroyer level 1, Caldari, Destroyer level 1, Caldari Frigate level 3, and Spaceship Command level 1. It's a pretty low level ship. And with all that being said, when I go to the market details, it's a very cheap ship, 1.2 million. The Drake as you can see, was 47.1 or 47.2 million. So for a ship, you know, it's just a destroyer, but it's fairly early on in terms of what it requires to fly. You can purchase it relatively early on for only $1 mil. These parts, on the other hand, did cost a little bit, especially the training to use them. I think the array, maybe. On-range targeting, level 1, level 2. If you want the salvager, I didn't have any salvaging skills, so that took a little bit of time to get up, because it requires mechanics level 3, which I didn't have at the time. I only had level 2. But depending on what you want on your ship, this ship is a relatively cheap option for a destroyer. And if you do level appropriate missions, probably just level 1s, maybe 2s, but 2s are getting there where you'll warp in too close and just get destroyed, so go with that at your own risk. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Kind of a short video. Just wanted to show you this new ship and what I thought about it. That's currently what I'm doing. Up next, you'll see a little bit of the combat briefly. Until next time, guys, subscribe and